Here's your Storm Track 7 forecast.
Good afternoon, Eastern Iowa. I'm Storm Track 7 meteorologist Danny Cassie. After a little bit of light rain last night and early this morning, we're seeing that clear out, and we'll see a mix of sun and clouds for this afternoon. Highs in the upper 50s along the Mississippi, otherwise low to mid 60s elsewhere with a southerly wind, breezy at times at about 10 to 15. For tonight, pretty mild night overall, lows in the upper 40s and low 50s. Do have a chance of some showers and storms, and some of those storms may be on the stronger side, but we're not expecting anything widespread severe. The overall look at the setup, across the upper Midwest. Notice a level 2 risk just off to our southwest for far southern Iowa, but locally here in eastern Iowa, just looking at a level 1 risk for majority of the area. They're going to be elevated storms, which means they're originating kind of above the surface. The warm front's kind of displacing that cooler air and lifting it up. So that means the main chance for this is going to be some small hail, roughly from about 9 p.m. tonight to 4 a.m. early tomorrow morning. You also see some gusty winds as well, and not expecting any tornadoes out of this, and really maybe a severe warning or two, but generally speaking, again, not expecting anything widespread severe. So let's step through future tracks. So as I mentioned, that rain cleared out. We'll have a mix of sun and clouds for the rest of this afternoon and this evening. Then around 9 or 10 o'clock, you're starting to see south the I-80, some scattered showers, maybe a few rumbles of thunder develop. This will continue to move off to the northeast. You can see it's pretty scattered in nature. Not everyone necessarily is going to see anything, but also could see some heavy rain with this. And then after 4 a.m., that clears out. Then we'll have some sunshine lifting for the day tomorrow, and it's going to really warm up tomorrow as highs are going to approach the upper 70s and low 80s. Mostly sunny skies, strong southwest wind, and with that, we do have a little bit of an elevated fire danger as well. Record highs are definitely possible for tomorrow. 82 we've got for Waterloo, which would break the record set back in 1986. Dubuque we're seeing just short, or I have it falling just short. Same with Cedar Rapids. And Iowa City has pretty limited records overall, so it's going to shatter that old record. This is for sure going to happen. The other three will be very close. Basically, long story short, it's going to be abnormally warm for tomorrow. And it's going to be windy, although not abnormally windy, because usually March is one of the windiest months of the year, and it's certainly going to be that for tomorrow. Through about tonight into early tomorrow, about 5 to 15, and then during the day tomorrow, we're going to see it really pick up, especially during the afternoon. You could see those gusts up to 40 miles per hour, and you notice it's all out of the south, so we're seeing that warm air start to rush in, and with it again being dry, warm temperatures and those strong gusts, we do have an elevated fire danger on Friday. So again, please avoid burning, because any little spark, it'll be able to really spread with these current conditions. Now I showed you the severe chance, again a minor one at that for tonight. Tomorrow, for the most part, it is going to stay off to our north and to our west, and it's a really minute chance as well, level 1. And then locally here for Saturday, it's going to be along and south the Highway 20, but this doesn't look anything too crazy either, because on Saturday, you've probably heard us talk about it last severe weather season. Just to give you a refresher, we have what's called capping in place, or probably going to have what's capping in place. Basically, you have warm air aloft, and as that air is trying to rise, it kind of hits a blockade, and it's not lifting any further. It's like kind of if something falls into the pool, right, depending on the density, if it falls and hits the bottom of the pool, it can't rise because it's more dense than the air around it. That's what's going to be kind of happening on Saturday. It can't get to the top of the pool. So we'll continue to see if we do see enough lift and storm initiation, enough warmth during the day Saturday. And even if we do, it's not expected to be anything too crazy, maybe some small hail and gusty winds, not expecting any tornadoes out of this. So let's pick things back up Friday afternoon. You're going to see plenty of sunshine during the afternoon and evening. And then Friday night, kind of the same deal. Most of it is going to stay off to our northwest, because a cold front will be slowly approaching from the northwest Friday night into the day on Saturday. And you notice not a whole lot going on. As the cold front shifts southeast, that's what's going to initiate or try to initiate some of these storms. But most part during the day on Saturday, it does look like it stays off to our north, as you kind of saw with that risk. And then maybe Saturday evening into the early night hours into Sunday morning, that's where maybe we could see those stronger storms south of Highway 20. But again, as you can see on Future Track, doesn't look like anything too crazy. Sunday, probably overall, is the best chance that we'll see rain, probably late Saturday into Sunday. So we'll go to a little bit more longer range forecast, and usually when you get that, you get a little bit more broad paintbrush paint strokes as it is, so we have to zoom out a little bit, just kind of show you general trends. So as we go into the day on Sunday, we'll have a little bit of a lull Sunday morning, but then I think Sunday afternoon and evening, that rain will start to move through, and this will be just rain. We're not expecting severe weather with this, because really cold air is going to start to move in. This will continue Sunday, and then maybe Sunday night. I don't want to scare you. I'm going to say the S word, and that being snow. I don't know what else you were thinking. We're going to see that continue into Monday morning, and I'm not expecting really much, if any, accumulation, but that snow chance is there, and I think it will clear out by Monday morning. So that's something we'll have to watch for Sunday night into early Monday, but again, I think it's going to be light, and not much, if any, is going to stick, but we'll keep you posted if anything does change regarding that. In terms of overall precip, we'll see maybe about a quarter, half inch, maybe as high as an inch of that precipitation. But I think everywhere it kind of has an equal chance that you can see it's pretty scattered about. So I think we'll have a good chance of maybe some precip as we, again, heading into the growing season. We definitely need it to get that growing started and get that planting started. So your city by city forecast for Waterloo, Dubuque, Cedar Rapids, and Iowa City. So as I mentioned, rest of the day is dry. Rain chance Thursday night, Friday's dry. Really Friday night besides a stray shower, I think it's mostly dry. Saturday, mainly during the evening and early night hours, we're going to see that rain chance. Then it continues into the day on Sunday. We're dry on Monday. I do think that snow will move out by Monday morning, Rain chance Tuesday. Best chance will be Tuesday night into the day on Wednesday. Otherwise, after that, drying out and pretty seasonal and actually pretty warm for the first week of April. It's high to get close to 70 by the following weekend.